For years, betting and gambling have been a prominent pastime for Americans. We bet on everything, from horse races to stocks and to casino games. Yet, just in May, the Supreme Court ruled that states can make their own laws on sports betting. Before this, there was a federal ban on sports betting. This is a pivotal and important time in America. It definitely does arise conflicts between people who argue which side is the better one. So, I will be explaining what exactly sports betting consists of, and then I will explore the different sides of sports betting. One being that sports is a great idea, and the other being that sports betting will just ruin sports as we know them today. So, to begin, sports betting has been illegal since PASPA, which is the Professional and Amateur Sports Protection Act, was passed in 1992. PASPA made it unlawful for a state to sponsor, operate, advertise, promote, or authorize a lottery, sweepstakes, or other betting, gambling, or wagering scheme based on competitive sporting events. This law applied to all of America except for the gambling capital, which is Las Vegas. So citizens who were interested in participating in sports betting would just do it through Las Vegas. Now, though, the Supreme Court allowed each state to have their own laws on sports betting, so this has opened many doors for the gambling world. So, what exactly does sports betting consist of? Sports betting consists of online betting system. There are many online betting systems that allow users to bet on their favorite teams. During March Madness, for example, fans can download many different applications that allow them to pick their best team and wager on them. Users can also utilize gambling websites that allow them to place bets on their favorite team online. Sports betting also consists of placing actual monetary bets in person at sporting locations. In Kentucky, which is the horse capital of the nation, during horse races, spectators can place actual monetary bets on which horses they are rooting for. This is a very common type of sports betting that has been happening for a very long time now. Sports betting would also allow, if legalized, watchers to place bets at big games. For example, the Super Bowl or NBA championships. This was once done online, but now, if it were legalized in the right states, it can be done at the actual location of the events. Sports betting also consists of sweepstakes. There are many different betting events that, if won, the winners would win specific prizes. The most popular example of this is from the March Madness app, in which the winner every year receives a large amount of money. There are also other betting events that allow winners to receive a free trip to an exotic location. So now that I have explored what all sporting is comprised of, I will now be explaining the first side of the sports betting debate. This side states that sports betting is a good idea and should be legal everywhere. So first, people see sports betting as a way to earn money. So when people think of betting, they think of winning money. So citizens think of sports betting as a great idea simply because it's just another mode of money making. So many people vote on the legalization of sports betting with the sole reason that they may win money. People also are pro-sports betting because it would help states financially. So it would directly assist public schools, senior citizens, and other state financial aspects. And people love the idea of killing two birds with one stone. So it seems like a great concept to have fun gambling on sporting events, but also helping out their state financially. People also believe that sports betting would add on to the already entertaining feature of sports. Sports are the prime mode of entertainment for most of America. Everyone loves to watch sports and choose a favorite team. So, adding gambling to the mix would greatly increase the amount of excitement. When you bet on something, you experience feelings of thrill and rush, and that added with the already thrilling sporting events is a great combo, per some opinions. Gambling has also been a concept for ages, so when another gambling opportunity arises, people are very quick to be in favor of it. So now that we have explored the first side of sports betting debate, I am now going to explain the opposing side. This side believes that sports betting should not be an accepted concept. People look at sports betting as a concept that would just ruin sports as we currently experience them. People believe betting would ruin sports due to how players and coaches of teams would behave. It would be hard for pro leagues and the NCAA to regulate gambling among the players and staff members. Opposers also say that gambling is a real addiction that would gradually get a lot worse if sports gambling was legal. Gambling is an addiction that many people face, so the addition of another type of gambling would worsen addictions for many people. Sports gambling would also give people new addictions that they didn't have before, because now they would be able to gamble on things that they love so deeply, which is sports. Another thing opposers argue is that college sports are already experiencing financial disparity, and betting would worsen this exponentially. College teams that would earn a lot of money from betting would unfairly have money that they wouldn't have had before gambling was legalized. For example, the University of Alabama's football team is a powerhouse team that is always winning championships. So with sports betting, the University of Alabama would gain a lot of money that they wouldn't have had before. This could be seen as unfair for the other teams that would fall behind on money making, leaving them in the dust. People also believe that this would be harmful to smaller colleges who would soon have exponentially a less amount of money than other universities. So now that I have explained both sides as well as explored the aspects of sports betting, I will conclude by saying sports betting has been a big controversy in America recently, and all people take different sides of it. I hope that through this speech you were able to learn more about what sports betting is and what each side has to say about it. I encourage you as a listener to stay up to date on political topics such as this. It is important to stay in the know about what is happening in our country. And that is all of this speech. And I think one thing I definitely need to work on is with my stuttering. At the beginning is usually really bad, but once I get into the speech, I stop the stuttering. I think I did well just staying on topic and focus on the right topic. And I think I need to slow down more whenever I'm reading my speech. I feel like I'm talking too fast. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you.